ended up making $468. Alright, so in today's video we're gonna try making $300 trading crypto in one day. On today's video we're gonna use a simple trading strategy, meaning that we're gonna try to take as many trades as possible in one day to reach the $300. And as always, this is not financial advice, this is for entertainment and education purposes. Let's go. So for this video, we're using paper trading on TradingView, and the balance is $1,000, and we're gonna try making $300 off that. So remember, if you see a strategy you wanna try it, you can use paper trading on TradingView. You can try a strategy before you can try with your money. So first of all, the goal is to find a trend. So we need to know either the coin is going up or down. So that's why we're starting on the weekly chart, and we need to understand, is this coin going up or down? So we always want to trade the trend, because the trend is your friend, and we want to know either we take more longs or shorts. But for so far we can't say. And first thing first, we have this trend. So these lines, you can all find them here on top, on your left. You can click here. So this one was the trend line. And the second one for the horizontal levels, or the support and resistance, we use this horizontal ray. So you can come here, we see one here clear on, can put it on orange. So keep in mind, these things will come to you with time. So quick explanation is the support and resistances are just places where the price seems to find support or resistance, basically, where the price is struggling either to break through them, or they help the price, or the price just finds support and just sits above them. Now, so also, if this looks complicated, make sure you subscribe, because I'm gonna make more videos about support and resistance. But for this video, support and resistance is just to show us where the trend is. I will show you on this video what kind of trends I am gonna use now to trade on the 5-minute, on the 15-minute, or on the 1-minute chart, so we can make multiple trades today and achieve our goal. So this is the weekly level. This is so far all we need to know here, and we gonna go to the daily. So on the daily, look at this now. So you can see that this line we just drawn now here is acting as support currently, and you can see that this was here resistance, and now it's support. Now this is not bad. Now we want to go and find some other support and resistance for the daily, and you can see there is one just here closer to where we want to trade, and there is this one here, right? There is this one here. So we gonna put our line there. It's gonna be there. So let's put it, or can leave it the same color. So you can see that we're trading in this range, or within this range. Basically would be between $80 and $71 for the Litecoin price. Now at first glance, this looks like it's gonna go down. So this comes with experience and time watching these charts. It just looks like this thing is going down. Also, this is a bear market, so this coin here just finished or got done pumping, and it is about to nuke down now. So we can also try to find other trends, and you can see here there is a trend that is about to get broken as well. So now there is a trend that is going up, but this is so far away. This is on the daily. We don't need to focus on that now. So the 4-hour also about to break, or is at support. Now we'll use more indicators to show us more things we need to know. Now so far you can see that this is the hourly, so we could try to find some other support and resistance on the hourly, and we could find something here. Let's do that again. So something here, let's put it in white. And you can see this is a range here, below the range, above the range. So so far this is what we got on the hourly, but the price now is really sitting at support, and we want to make our trades on the low time frames, because the moves are way slower now on the higher time frames, or on the 1 hour, 4 hour. It's too slow, and we want to make as much trades as possible. Now you can see there is another support and resistance here on the 30 minutes. And we could consider this one as a line also. As long as it is not broken, we could just trade this range for now. Buy high, buy low, sell high, short the highs, long the lows. And we can go back to our 5 minutes. Now it just makes it clear. Now the chart is fuller and has more data in it, and we can clearly see what the price is doing. Now you can see that now we're here. We may do this again here, or now we're just trading in this range, and this is the range we're gonna trade. And now we come to our indicators. So for the indicators, you want to have the EMAs, which is exponential moving average. So on TradingView, you can write 3 EMA and you have 3 in 1. So 3 in 1 is this one, and we want to modify things. So we want the 21 EMA and the 50, right? So we don't need the first one. We're gonna remove that one. So we're gonna remove the first one. This one, we want it yellow, and we wanna also make the line tick so it's visible. And the 50 EMA gonna be green, and we wanna make it ticker as well so it's visible. So let me quickly explain this moving averages. So the point of this moving average is, as everything else, is showing us the trend and where these things are going. So you can see whenever the yellow line is below the green line, like here. So whenever the yellow line is below the green line, that tells us that this is a downtrend. So we could short here, right? And down here, right? Now, whenever the yellow line is on top of the green line, this here is a long. So it just indicates, it's a signal telling us. So the yellow line is the 21 EMA and the green line is the 50 EMA. So on the 5 minute, whenever they cross, they give us a signal. So let's go back up here, see more. So you can see that whenever the yellow line is below the green line, we take more shorts. So here, whenever the price comes close to them, we take shorts, right? Comes close to them, we take shorts. Let's see on the other side of the long side. So here, that wasn't a big move, but it still indicates, like here, a small move up. Then here, but then we crossed again here up, and then another move up, right? Move down. So whenever the yellow here, yellow above the green, and we go up, right? Yellow below green, we go down. So now this is clear, and we're gonna use this one indicator here, which is the EMA. And the second one gonna be the super trend. So the super trend, you come here, indicators, you type indicators, super trend. So now we have the super trend. So the super trend, basically when it's red, as you can see here, let me remove the EMAs for it to be clear. And now you can see that when it's red, it's going down. When it's green, it's going up. It's indicating also. So all these indicators will come together to give us a clear signal to what to do. So then we want, let's bring back the EMAs. And then we want the stochastic RSI. So the stochastic RSI is this one here below. So quick explanation here. So whenever the price or whenever the stock RSI is above here, that's coincide with the price being on top as well. So whenever this on top here, and then the blue line comes below the orange line, just bear with me, I know there are a lot of lines, a lot of colors, and whenever so on the stochastic RSI, whenever the blue line is below the orange line, we want to take a short leg here, right? But we want also the super trend to be red, which indicates also down, and we want also the yellow line on the EMAs, the yellow line below the green line. So that's all these three indicators need to indicate the same thing. They should not be conflicting. That's the most important. And you'll see it clearly now as I'm gonna do trading here, example trades, and we'll see clearly how these things work. So now we want to go back to we want to go to the 1 minute. So the 1 minute, same things, same principles apply. So now for the 1 minute, now we have super trend red, which indicating down, and yellow line is below the green line, which also indicating price is going downward. Now, what so we have two signals, two indicators telling us that we're going down. These two indicators saying that we're going down. Now we want the stock RSI to say the same thing, and we want to take a trade. So for now, the stock RSI, as you can see here, is still saying that the blue line is below the orange, but we want it preferably here and curling back like that. That's when we want to take the trade. So for now, we wait. So keep in mind as well that the orange line, or the support line that we have here, is this weekly support. This is a strong support or resistance. Also, if we lose this one, is a strong signal that the price is going lower. Okay, so now we lost that level, that weekly level, and the price is going lower, but we still want to wait for our signal from the stock RSI to take the trade. So if this candle closes green, the stock RSI should start moving up. And now it's all about waiting. Now keep in mind, we also want the super trend to keep indicating red. Now the price went way higher, and the super trend will flip green and bullish. That's why it's good to wait and never set orders. So now super trend flipped green, which is not good. So we're gonna have to keep waiting now. So unless everything else starts to tell us it's going up, we are gonna wait. Now you can see how the weekly level just acted as support. How this level really held a little fake out below it, and then price moved up higher. Now this could be a trend reversal, and probably could be one, and that's how it that's why having your support resistance lines from the weekly and daily are important, because we know when we are on the 1 minute chart, we know what's going on. We know why this price, or why the price went up like that. Well, this was almost a 1% move off this support level. Pretty impressive. Now we want to zoom in and see how the yellow line and the green line will cross. So if the yellow line crosses above the green, that is also going to indicate that the price is moving up, which just happened right now. So now we have the super trend and the EMA is indicating price going up. Now we want to wait for the stock RSI to be on the oversold area here, and then the orange line comes, or the blue line comes on top of the orange line, like here, like exactly this. But we want it here, we want to catch it here, and then we have our signal to long. So we can see that the price now is at this resistance level. Let's see if it's gonna move up off there. So now the stochastic RSI is on the lower band area, which is the oversold area. We're gonna wait for the blue line to cross on top of the orange line on the stock RSI here. So when that happens, we're gonna take a long trade, as long as the super trend is green and the EMA, the yellow line, is on top of the green line.
A few moments later.
So now the super trend turned red again, and the price is trading within the range. So we're gonna wait still. We don't have a clear signal. So here we want to wait for this candle to close. If it closes red, then the blue line will go below the orange line of the stochastic RSI, and we can take a short. Okay, now we can take a short. And we can take our stops right above this previous high, and our take profits somewhere here. Okay, so first trade taken, and we got profit on this one. So let's wait and hunt for the next trade. So far we are $113 in profit. So as you can see, again, we're still ranging on the first range we've drawn from the beginning, which shows why we need those support and resistance. So far now on the 15-minute, we only see, and the 15 minutes still has super trend is still red. So even though on the 1 minute or on the 5-minute turns, so on the 5 minutes still red, but even turns green, we still know that the higher time frames are bearish. So we're more likely to take shorts. Even though we get long signals, we will not take them. So again, we'll wait again for the stochastic RSI to go out on the upper band here on the overbought, and as long as we're still super trend is still red and the EMAs, the yellow line is below the green, we want to take another short. But for now, we're still waiting for confirmation and for the stock RSI to give us the signal. So we're going again towards the range high on the stochastic RSI, and we'll wait for a confirmation to take another trade. All right, so now we are again on the top of the stochastic RSI, and we're gonna wait for our signal to short again. So the best case scenario here would be if we go back to this range high, and this would make the perfect short in this case. So now if this candle closes red, the blue line will crosses also below the orange line on the stock RSI. This could be our signal. So now they have crossed and we want to take our shorts. Let's wait for a pullback now. Okay, maybe we can wait for this one as it's struggling below this level, and we may see a pullback up. So keep in mind, whenever it's, even if the stochastic RSI gives us the signal and then the candle just overextends way farther from the EMAs, like it was way farther, then we want to be sure and make sure that everything else is by the book. So now so this comes with experience as well, because I've seen that this wick below this level here, this wick here has been taken down by this one, and it was clear to me that this was a stop hunt, or what we call a stop hunt, which usually is the price just goes below a previous level, which was this one here. So usually this indicates also that price is hunting for stops. So people who longed this probably have stops here, so the price just took them out and then bounced back right up. That's why this also is good to know if you're trading this strategy. So now you don't want to, even if the stochastic RSI and everything else is giving the signal, but then the candle, as you've seen in this example, went way lower and got overextended from the EMAs, we don't want to jump into that trade, because now we are too far away, and also we can't place our stops way higher. So we want to keep our losses also small. So for now, we're waiting. As you can see now, we might get another entry. So we're going to wait for the stochastic RSI to give us again a signal, but this time we don't want to be too far extended. By that I mean too far extended from this area here.
A few moments
later. So as you can
later.
see, after this the stops from this area here got taken out, the price got really bullish after doing that. And this, guys, usually the market does that just to trick people. So usually people who longed here now got stopped here, and then now they are left chasing this pump here, and usually this will signify that there will be another short from here as soon as people start entering again longs. So far we want to stay patient and waiting for a trade to present itself to us. So now, so far on the 1 minute, the super trend is still red, and the EMA, the yellow EMA, is still below the green EMA, which is the 21 EMA below the 50 EMA. And we want to check also the 5 minutes, how the situation is going on in there. And now it looks like, now we're still there, but it looks like we might go for a retest of this weekly level. So now this will be the best setup for us to make another short and hopefully end up making $300 in profit off this trade. So this is a nice move down here. Could be, so this is 0.8% move, could be our move, the move we are waiting for. Let's wait and check later on. So now on the 1 minute, looks like we're getting a rejection of the EMAs and the super trend. Now, as long as the stochastic RSI, as you can see, is overbought and is still on the upper band here and doesn't seem to give us any clear signs, we are still going to wait. Okay, so now we're getting a clear rejection. We're waiting for this candle to close red, and we can see that the stock RSI is flipping bearish again as the blue line is going under the orange line on the upper band. Now we want to wait for this last red candle to close red, and we take a short. And we have a clear invalidation as we can place our stops here very easily. Okay, so it's closed red. We're gonna take the short. So we want to place our stops right here and our take profits right back below that range here. So now we want to place our long take profits here. All right, so take profit hit one more win, and we are at $234 in profit right now. So as you can see, this strategy so far is blessing us, and we want to wait now for another trade. So patience again, and you can see this big wick. So a wick basically is when a candle just closes, or like when there is a candle and then this long line here is the wick and the body is the candle. So now again we get a huge, probably a huge order coming in to fill this price, and the price now went back up again. So now we gotta wait as this candle here is bullish. So there is one more indicator actually I like to use. So it is not part of this strategy, but you can find and use it to know what happens on these candles and why price action happened like that. So it's called the order block or the order flow. So we want to look for order block finder. This one, order block finder, is still experimental, but it helps. You find it right here, and it just shows you if there is any candle. Like you can see here, it is showing, so it is showing bullish or bearish candles. So sometimes I just activate it just to see what type of candle is this one, but now we don't see, there were no orders, nothing. So that means the price will keep dumping, and now we're gonna keep going. Now I just checked on Twitter, and it seems like BlockFi just filed for bankruptcy, and price will just keep going down. So we'll keep waiting. Let's remove the order block and keep trading. So as you can see, also on this strategy, you don't want to be too greedy. That's why I always set my take profits around 0.5% move. So our entry was somewhere here, and we want to set, oh, this one was way higher. So we want always 0.5% to 0.8% moves. We don't want to go way below and get greedy and wait for the take profits to get hit. As you can see here, if my take profit was lower, we'll never get a chance to take profits, and we'll be in a loss again. So now we're just waiting again. Let's see how the 5 minute looks like. So we always look back and see what's happening. So the 5 minute also closed in this week. We want to check also the 15 minutes, and the 15 minutes hasn't closed yet. So we want to wait and see how this is going. So the super trend, everything else on the 15 minute is still bearish. On the 5 minute as well. So now on the 5 minute, as I said before, I'm still waiting for this support to be tested again. So this support needs to get tested again, as I think it should be. And now we're gonna wait. So in the 5 minute, looks like we might get a test again, but we don't need to get that. So as soon as we get a signal from our indicators here, we're gonna take another trade. So now so far we are $234 in profit. So we got enough buffer to take more trades. Even if we catch a loss, we're still gonna be in profit. So now the price is getting back up toward the range. So now we have a clear range, which is this trading range we have now. We could just put it as a channel so we know what we got here. So sometimes channel trading also on the 1 minute chart is not bad. So as channels, you will find them, as I said here, for the lines and the channels and everything, you'll find them here on the left. Click on the arrow, you get all of them. So here we have parallel channel, activate the magnet, and we got a channel here. So we want our channel to be somewhere like that and that. So now we have a channel, so potential channel we could be trading. Okay, so again, the oscillator, the stock RSI is turning, is giving a signal, but we are too far extended and too close to the bottom, so I don't feel confident to taking this trade right now. As you can see, it is better to be patient, and you can see that the trade was too far to take. We were too far extended, and this also would come with time and experience. You will start to notice and get used to the charts and the price action, and you'll start to notice trends, or like you'll start to notice those setups, so that's why also it's good to use support lines and channels. It just helps a lot. So far it looks like the price is determined to go down, even though this huge absorption happened here and this huge buy order came in here to absorb the shock and bring the price back up, but it failed. Now we are sure and we can see that the price just want to go down and keep going down. Now that we lost this channel, I'm just gonna wait for another signal, and this time I'll take it as soon as the RSI shows that we are in the overbought area and we have the blue oscillator below the orange one. You can see how the price is just chopping up. That's why it is important to always wait and not just take any one single indicator as a must or as a signal to trade. We want to wait for all of them to align with each other, and then we can take a trade. And also we want to wait for candles and support and resistance to also help us take a decision. So as you can see now, the price is just reclaiming this channel and pumping back up. This could flip the trend or the super trend green on the 1 minute chart. So now if this candle closes green, the super trend will turn green. Again, if this happens, we want to wait. So again, we're going toward this level here. So let's see what's happening on the 5 minutes. So the 5 minutes is pumping hard. So you can see on the 5 minute, we're still super trend, still bearish. We want to wait. The oscillator, the stock RSI is still also coming back up on the 5 minutes. So in this case, when the 1 minute is not showing clear signs, we want to go and check other time frames like the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes. So the 15 minute now is showing clear sign of strength and reversal from this area, as these 2 wicks here showed that buyers came into the market. As you can see also in the RSI, the buyers came into the market and stepped in, pushed the price higher. Now we want to just follow the trend. We don't care what's going on and what happens to the coin. We just trade it. So now let's go back to the 5 minutes. Now 5 minutes, as you can see, rejected from this level, but we want also to see clear signs from the stock RSI that we are getting rejected. For now, there is no signs that we are getting rejected, and price is just moving back up. So keep in mind, so far we're just making lower highs on the 5 minutes still, as we have this high here, and this high here, and this high. Now so far it is still a lower high, unless we take this high here, we take this one, and we take this one, then we might have a trend reversal. But so far we're still bearish, we're still going down. We go back to the 1 minute and check what's happening. So for now, on the 1 minute, we can remove this channel as it is of no use to us right now, and we can clean our charts just so we know what's happening. So 1 minute left to close the 5 minute, and this could indicate a trend reversal on the 5 minutes so far. But now if we close below the red line here, or the red area where the super trend is showing, we are still on a downward trend. Okay, so the 5 minute has closed and the 5 minute chart has flipped bullish on the super trend. Now it's green, and so far the EMA still has not crossed, and we want to wait for them also to cross if we want to change our trend here. So we want to also check on the other time frames, higher time frames, just to see what's going on here. And I'm curious to see how the daily candle looks like. Okay, so the daily candle is that. So we want to mark our daily open here, just in case we go above it. That would signal a total trend change. I want to give it a different color. Daily high. And we want to go back to our 1 hour, check how it is. So daily high is there, still far away. And the 30 minutes, okay, 30 minutes super trend still red, still indicating lower. And the 15 minutes, okay, 15 minutes about to flip green on the super trend. Now this is bullish. Now things could change. Let's see the 5 minutes. Maybe we will take a long, although I'm not favoring longs right now. So we're just gonna wait now. This should be the last trade and we want to be patient. All right, so after this candle on the 5 minute, the EMAs, so the yellow line has crossed on top of the green line, which is now indicating higher, and we can start looking for longs. Although for now we are overextended and we want to wait for the price to retrace lower so we can make a better judgment. We can go back to the 1 minute and see what's going on. So go back to the 15 minutes. And this thing just looks like going toward the daily high. So now we want to look for a long. Okay, seems like the 5 minute is cooling off right now. So here we have a signal. We could take a long toward the daily high and have a tight stop loss just here and take profit. Just let's set it here. All right, so this was the last trade. We took a long after the stock RSI, as you can see here, was at the bottom. Blue line came on top of the orange, super trend green, yellow, EMA above the green EMA. And we ended up this challenge, we aimed for $300 and we ended up making $468. So I hope this was helpful. Alright guys, so remember that this strategy requires training and practice and time in the market. It might look easy, that is why I advise you to use a trading simulator or something like that so you can practice a full month, try it every day by yourself, take notes, and you will manage to master this strategy. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you like it and leave me in the comments any questions you've got, anything you want to know more about, and also if you're having any questions and also if you're still confused or you want to learn more about the trend lines, supports and resistance, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notified, and thank you so much for watching the video. See you on the next video.